With ChatGPT Sites plugin, you can now not only build your website, but you can also host it for free, add custom domain, and on top of that, you can also get the analytics. And that is what we're going to learn in this video. To get started, let us visit chatgpt.com, or you can also download the ChatGPT desktop application. At the top, you'll find two options. First is either chat or work. Click on work because the sites plugin will only work here. Press add symbol and write sites so that the ChatGPT knows that it has to build the sites. Even if you do not mention this plugin and just write sites in your prompt, it is going to pick up from that. So the very first prompt that we are going to give, and I hope this is the only prompt that we need, is build a project request dashboard for my operations team. Let team members submit request, see who owns each one, update the status, and filter the list. Require people to sign in with their workspace account and keep request data safe between sites. So here I'm giving a very complete prompt where I'm saying that I need a dashboard for my operations team, right, with certain features. And one thing to notice that I'm asking the ChatGPT that I need sign in. And what will happen with this sign in, that ChatGPT will ask the users to sign in using ChatGPT platform itself. So which is very nice. So now I'm going to press enter. Now, one thing that I've noticed with site that it does take some time to think about what it is going to do, and about, I would say, the total time it will take to build an entire website depends upon your prompt, but some it will take about 7 to 8 minutes. In my case, it took about 4 minutes to think about it, and it is saying that I'm going to use sites building workflow because this needs to be hosted, right? So it figured out that it needs to be hosted, and here it is asking me that I'm going to give you three different designs to pick up on. The first one is warm editorial console, the second is modern ops, and the third one is airy, right? So I'm going to pick the option 2. I definitely did it ahead of time because it takes some time and I need to record this video. I selected the option 2, which was this blue dashboard, and it did build the entire dashboard, and it is now built and live. So you can see I have a URL, that is operations request dashboard code with simon.chatgpt.site. This is the public URL, and now it is saying me that you need to sign in with the ChatGPT to access it, because we did tell explicitly that the website must have a sign in option. So I'm going to click on continue with ChatGPT, and now it is going to prompt me to log in with my email ID. I'm going to select this one, and there you go. I have my very nice dashboard ready. Perhaps I can also maybe try to add few things. If I just add some sample content, and there you go, it also saves the data, which is kind of very nice. Now, of course, it all comes to your creativity, and your requirement, or what you can do. You can build very nice websites, you can build dashboards, you can make very good landing pages. So it is entirely up to you. Now, if you want to make any more changes to the site, you can definitely come here and keep writing the prompt. But one more way to access the sites feature or more features of your sites is, if on the left hand side you'll find an option that says more. Click on it and then select sites. On this page you can see all the sites that you have built. As you can see, this is the dashboard that we just created. If you click on this edit option, this will open the website preview for you, and here you can take a screenshots by clicking at the top right. Click on allow, and now you can make changes on one particular screen. So instead of writing a prompt that will go and make changes on your entire application or website, you can just come here, click on edit, take a screenshot of it, and write any prompt here. Like for instance, I need 5 columns and not 3 columns, or anything like that, and it will make change on that particular screen. If you click on share, you can either share just with yourself or have a public link. For instance, but if I make it anyone with the link, you can copy this link, share it with anybody, and now anybody can access it. But of course, that person will have to log in. Over here, you will find 3 dots. Click on it, and here you can either open the site or you can click on analytics. This is a very nice feature to have, very much like Google Analytics for a website, but not on steroids. It's a very basic analytics that will help you understand which pages are being visited, how many people are visiting your website, but it is a nice feature to have. As you can see, I've got 3 unique visitors, 15 page views. I can either see it for last 7 days, 30 days, or even for max. And if you come down, you can see the traffic page wise. The other option that we get is the settings. Here you can change the name of the website. For instance, instead of operation request dashboard, if you just want to say operation request portal, you can do that. The next is the domain, which is the by default domain that you get. But if you want to add a custom domain, you also get an option here. You can add a custom domain. It will give you some records to add, and that you can add it to wherever you have the domain. And in about 24 hours, your domain should be mapped to this site. If you want to add some environment variables, you can also do that. Some secrets you want to add, that is also available. And then towards the end, you can also go ahead and delete this website. So ChatGPT sites are relatively new, so the features at this instance are limited, but I think they're good enough for you to build website, host them for free, share it with anyone, look at the analytics, and also add a custom domain. So go ahead and try this new feature out. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and comment, and also subscribe the channel so that you keep on getting new videos like this.